And looking further afield, we hear that Russia says the use of a U.S. long-range missiles by Ukraine will lead to an appropriate and tangible response. President Joe Biden approved the use of the missiles on targets in Russia in a major change of U.S. policy just 2 months before he's due to leave the White House. It is not clear if his successor, President-elect Donald Trump, was consulted or whether he will stick by the decision, having promised to end the Russia-Ukraine war. U.S. budget carrier Spirit Airlines has filed for bankruptcy protection after a long run of financial losses and a series of failed merger attempts. On Monday, the Florida-based airline said it had arranged an agreement to restructure its debt and raise money during a bankruptcy process that is expected to last until early in 2025. During that time, Spirit's operations will continue as normal and passengers will be unaffected. Spirit, which has not recorded a full year profit since the start of the COVID-19 pandemic, is the first U.S. airline to file for bankruptcy in more than a decade. And finally, the U.S. prosecutors have alleged that Sean Diddy Combs has been breaking prison rules by contacting potential witnesses in his upcoming sex trafficking trial. The music mogul is accused of making relentless efforts to corruptly influence witnesses' testimonies by using other inmates' telephone accounts and using three-way calls to speak to people who are not on his approved contact list. Prosecutors said a review of recorded calls also found that Mr. Combs instructed his family to contact potential witnesses in his case, they said in a court filing. Mr. Combs, who is 55, is currently in custody in Manhattan. He has pleaded not guilty to all the charges against him and strenuously denied any wrongdoing. That's the regional roundup and international news. The sporting highlights are straight ahead. Well, good morning, sporting fans. The Boca Secondary School will defend its senior title when they play St. Andrews Anglican Secondary School in the final of the Star Malt Inter-Secondary Football Tournament. Boca got the better of MacDonald College in the semi-finals, beating them 2-0, while St. Andrews Anglicans came away with a 2-0 victory over Happy Hill Secondary. We have more in this report.
Not afraid, we were already prepared mentally, we were prepared physically, so we were ready for that game. Definitely from the time we came back to school in September, we were thinking, dreaming and sleeping football on our minds in the three divisions to qualify for our finals for 2024. Man, this is amazing, this is wonderful, this is superb because it's 16 years we haven't reached our finals, right? 16 years, and this year we have broke the chain, we broke the silence, everything. So this year we're gonna dominate as we set out to, and we're gonna do fantastic stuff not only this year but next year because we have a good crop coming up.
I love this. They've broken the chains. Tasha Cobbs. In the final sports item, West Indies left-arm spinner Gudakesh Moti will be part of Guyana Amazon Warriors squad for the 2024 ExxonMobil Guyana Global Super League. The Guyanese has been a stalwart for the Amazon Warriors since making his debut for the franchise in 2021. He was part of the squad that won the Caribbean Premier League in 2023 and played for the Amazon Warriors in the 2024 CPL final. Moti was the leading wicket taker for the Warriors during the 2024 CPL, claiming 17 victims at an average of just 18.64. He joins fellow Guyanese players Shimron Hetmyer, Romario Shepherd and Kimo Paul in a strong Warriors squad. The 2024 Global Super League runs from 26 November to the 7th of December, with the Amazon Warriors competing against Hampshire Hawks, Lahore Qalandars, Ragpur Riders, and Victoria. All matches are set to take place at the Guyana National Stadium in Providence. Folks, that's the latest sports. We'll have more sports for you during our luncheon edition. Stay with us. The weather forecast is up next. I anticipate that I will get through with the folks at the Met Office in this kind of hectic morning. I'll attempt. Let's see if we can get the Met Office for the weather.
This holiday season, get ready for a magical celebration packed with culinary delights, crafts, and music that will bring joy to your heart.
All right, folks, and like I said, the dynamism of the network. We're not having the Met Office at this time. However, we have the coordinator of NODMA once again, Dr. Terence Walters, to give us an updated report as it relates to scheduling for the day. Dr. Walters, for the second time for the morning, good morning.
Yes, good morning, and good morning to all the viewers and listeners. So we have the situation again, we mentioned in the news earlier, but now we just want to reemphasize that schools remain closed today. And that's out of an abundance of caution. And then based on the reports, we have, landslides, flooding in several different areas across the country. So we have to, take the necessary actions. Additionally, so schools would close, but the Met Office has advised that we can expect additional rainfall throughout the day and into the evening. So that in itself can cause additional landslides and flooding. And with landslides, you have, roads blocked. Some roads, you can just use one lane. Some areas are impassable. And it can be difficult and a little dangerous for pedestrians, for drivers in particular. And we're asking people who are using the road to be very, very cautious, very careful. Drive with due care and attention as you traverse, because there might be around the corner, you might have a landslide. So we're asking people to be very careful as they use the roads. So schools are closed. As it relates to workplaces, workplaces remain open, but we do advise the businesses to look at the circumstances, look at the situation, and make a decision based on where you're located. And if you are located in a flood-prone area or in an area where you think there would be slides, again, you'd have to make a decision to probably close your business for today. Now, we understand that there will be workers who will not be able to make it to work. And because of, again, transportation, because of the flooding, because of the landslides in the various areas, they will not be able to make it to work, or they may be very late for work today. So we ask businesses to exercise caution
by steals?
So as much as possible. And if employees at any time that you realize that your business would be challenged as it relates to flooding, so we ask that you look at the safety of the employees and make a judgment call.
Dr. Walters, just to jot in here, based on the volatility of the weather situation and the fact that the soil has become so waterlogged that you might be able to leave home, but because the soil is waterlogged, landslides can take place while you're on your way to work, or maybe while you're at work and getting back home could be an impediment. So, was that taken into consideration as in making that determination as to whether there is work or not?
But yes, we have taken that into consideration, and that's why we encourage businesses to, again, be tolerant, because we understand that there would be challenges with some employees in terms of getting to work and maybe from work. So we ask those employees who are unable to get to work, or they think they may be challenged getting back from work, we ask businesses to be tolerant with those employees.
Okay. All right. Well, as I said, I know it's, you've got your troops in camp and you're making the strategic decisions. So as the day progresses, we will be consulting with you on a regular basis to give us more updates.
Yes. And I want to again make the plug that I did before. concerning the flooded areas. With more water, we expect flooded areas, right? The usual suspect areas, Canteen, Mont Rouge, River Road, and Wester Hall, Grenville, different areas. We do anticipate that there will be flooding. And again, there will be landslide. But for the flooding, we ask people, do not try to cross flooded areas. Please do not try to cross flooded areas either walking or in your vehicle. Do not attempt to cross flooded areas. We see people doing it all the time, and it can create some serious challenges for pedestrians, for drivers. And we have seen videos where people are playing in water, flood waters, but we ask you to refrain from doing that because the water can, contain certain organisms that can get you sick. Okay, you do not know what's there. There may be sewage water inside there. There's different things. We ask you, please do not go into the flood waters and do not try to cross using your vehicles. Please, we make that plea to people. Please stay away from the flood waters because the currents with the flood waters can be very strong, okay, and they can impact you seriously. So again, we make this plug. Please do not go into flooded waters, either walking or driving.
And again, I make that request. One of the areas of main concern is the Grenada main road. Have you gotten any information as to what's happening over the Grenada?
Not as yet. I haven't gotten a specific report about Grenada as yet, but we continue to monitor. We received information from private citizens, from our district coordinators, and from the Ministry of Infrastructure. We know that there are several areas again with flooding and so forth. So we will continue to monitor and provide you with information as it comes to hand.
Okay, thank you very much, Dr. Walters, and we will be in touch throughout the day as much as possible.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Thank you very much. Folks, I have been speaking there with Dr. Terence Walters. He is the coordinator for the National Disaster Management Agency, NADMA. We take a quick break while I attempt to connect with the Met Office to give us an updated version of the weather. We'll be back. All right, folks, unfortunately at this time we are unable to connect with the Met Office. I presume that they are engaged in, compiling the data and, getting ready for a major dissemination of information. So to end the news, we now have a roundup, recap of the headlines. Grenada faced with torrential rains, bringing on landslides and floods in various areas. Grenadian Rodney Dennis DeRoche, a sentence on drug trafficking conviction. In the region, the University of the West Indies partners with a Dutch university to enhance academic quality and research. Internationally, Russia vows tangible response if missiles from the U.S. are used against its territory. And in sports, Boca Secondary School to defend their Star Malt senior football title against SARS. That has been the morning edition of News, Sports and the Weather for today, Tuesday, November 19th, 2024. On behalf of the entire news department, I am Gordon Joseph, thanking you for listening, wishing you a productive day, and extending the invitation to you to stick with us as we keep you abreast of what's happening weather-wise and otherwise. Thank you for being a part with us this morning.
If you are 50 years and over or turning 50 in 2024, our 50-plus car insurance is perfect for you. It's loaded with free benefits like loss of use, special perils, and windscreen cover up to $2,500. Getting to 50 is filled with ups and downs. Let's celebrate these moments together and look forward to 50 more. Call Beacon Insurance at 440-4447 or log on to beacongrenada.com to get a free quote today. Special conditions apply.
If you're working for a while, come by Courts, I'll make you smile. Courts Black Friday come around. We are the best prices in town. Black Friday starts now at Courts.
Hey, good morning.
What's the latest?
All right, so let's take a look at the observation at this point. As you know, it's a cloudy morning with a lot of rain and flooding in some places. Down here at the southernmost end of the state, winds are blowing from south-southeast at 12 miles per hour. The pressure is lower than the mean, but rising at 10.9 millibars. Present temperature, 25 degrees. Average, 90%. Maximum temperature here within the last day went up to 30.9. Minimum temperature last night, 24.5. Please note, all temperatures at all times are in degrees Celsius. In terms of rain here within the last day, we had 26.1. Hence, the total for the month goes up to 235 millimeters of rain for the airport. If you don't know, the average for down here for this month actually 164. So we had 230 something, which means a very wet month. Now let's take a look at the forecast for today and the nighttime. The weather expected to be cloudy with showers and thunder showers, and then there's even a higher chance of the showers going into the nighttime. Hence, there's a warning for flooding and landslide that will hold for the day going into the night. Maximum temperature for the day should get up to near 30.5. Winds east southeasterly to south-southeasterly at 8 to 18 miles per hour, but gusting higher with showers. Seas, the waves should get up to near 7 feet, hence seas will be moderate. If you're going out at sea and you have a small craft, please take note, there is a warning out for you, so be safe out there. Tides are falling now, should be low during the morning near 10:30, then high this afternoon near 5:15. Sunset, 5:38. Sunrise on Wednesday, 6:07. So keep in mind the forecast for the day. It should be a cloudy day with showers and thunder showers, and we say going into the night time there's an even higher chance of the showers and thunder showers then. Hence there is a warning for flooding and landslide that will hold for the whole day going into the night. And if you have a small craft and you're going out at sea, note that there's also a warning for you. You could meet waves up to 7 feet once you're offshore. That's it from the matter office. From Frank.
Fimba, just looking ahead, right? Do you have like a 3-day forecast module?
I could tell you the forecast for the next few days, but listen, the models that we use, some of them they go out to like 7 days, right? But we always say in the tropics, anything beyond the 3rd day is more or less guidance. A lot could change in 1 day, right? So it is not wise to give a forecast, let's say for 5-6 days. If you want just a general picture, then fine. But as we are seeing now, the forecast for this looks like the last really wet day, and things should sort of clear up like from Wednesday. Hopefully that holds, but again,
God is in control.
It's crazy here, and you see how we could go from 6 months of sun to just a storm, hurricane, flooding, all in 1 year.
Yeah.
So
life in the tropics.
Life in the tropics.
Thank you very much, Fimba. Have a good day. We will be in touch throughout the day.
All right, no problem.
All
Bye-bye.
right. Folks, that was the weather report from the Met Office of the MBIA. Just reminding you that it came to you with the kind compliments of Rennick and Thompson Company Limited.
Unbeatable prices and furniture, electronics and appliances. Are you coming? Say yeah. Weekly prices, biggest and best deals of the season. Shop and credit to win big. And bend nothing until next year February. Rock out and come down to court. Cuts already load. Black Friday's not cuts already load. And go when Black Friday come out. Where are you come out? Where are you from? How was leave free promotion? It is all budget. Somebody send out the warning.
Spend $50 or more at any Hubbard's department or participating outlets for a chance to win free fuel, free drinks, free prizes, free property and vehicular insurance, free Hub TV and internet, free electricity, free coke, free water, free cooking gas, free paint supplies, free Dutch Lady milk, free passes to Sunshine promotion events for 2024, free groceries, all for 1 whole year, and every winner receives a free lunch package. But that's not all. Drive away in style in a brand new Isuzu D-Max. It sips, it doesn't guzzle. So fill out your entries and place them into the marked entry boxes. This promotion is brought to you in part by Dutch Lady, Danny, Promo, Supreme Bleach, Creative Chef, Grenlac, Floor, Salt Petroleum, Grenadian General Insurance Company Limited, Coca-Cola, Sunshine Promotion, Caribberies, Guap Bag, Sesame Spain, and Food Fear. Promotion runs from April 2nd to December 24. Terms and conditions apply.
Grenada, get ready to celebrate the magic of the season with Christmas with GBN. Starting November 4th, join us weekdays from 10 a.m. to 12 noon on GBN Television, K105 and Hot 98. Monday kicks off with traditional stories and wellness featuring a storytelling session with Labukan Creative Center, giveaways, nutrition tips, and live calls to share your holiday wishes. On Tuesday brings Craft Day with live and pre-recorded workshops guided by local artisans. Join us for more giveaways and connect through live calls. Wednesday features an outdoor production showcase, giving local sponsors a chance to shine from 10 a.m. to 12 noon. On Thursday, it highlights a local cuisine showcase at True Blueberry Resort. And on Friday, it wraps up the week with live entertainment in our studio, showcasing local artists and more opportunities for live calls. Don't miss out on the joy and togetherness this holiday season. Celebrate with us on Christmas with GBN.
Grenada Duty Free and GBN, we are partnering for this Christmas season. Folks, it's going to be a bumper one. We can actually start feeling the energy, the vibe is start building, the promotions that start coming in, and the fragrances, the chocolate. We have up to 15%, 20%, 40%. It's going to be a crazy one. We are looking forward to seeing you. We are ready to treat you guys special. We are ready to give back to you after this whole year of, being with us and everything and the support. So with our partnership with GBN, it's going to be a bumper season. Looking forward to seeing you guys.
Proud sponsors of Christmas with GBN includes Ace Hardware, Hubbard's, Flow, Duty Free Caribbean, and AMSA Coatings. Looking to take your business to new heights? Advertise with GBN on our social media platforms and get noticed by our 138,000 plus followers. Reach a massive engaged audience ready to connect with your brand. No matter your business size, GBN is here to help you grow. Contact us today at admin@gbn.gd or WhatsApp 407-8458 to get started.
Is more than just a storm. So when a hurricane is coming, please prepare your home. You can do this by having an emergency kit ready, covering your windows, trimming your trees, clearing your gutters, reinforcing your garage doors, installing a generator, and knowing your evacuation routes. Failing to do so can lead to immense damage to your home. Thank you, and please stay safe this hurricane season.
The tropics have come to life. A storm is threatening. The clock is ticking. It's time to take action. We're just 48 hours out. A hurricane watch is imminent or has just been issued. Get your car filled with gas and make sure you have plenty of cash. And now's the time to check your evacuation kit. Make sure you have a few days of food and water and grab any last-minute items. And check your insurance papers and other important documents and make sure they're up to date and saved electronically. Also, protect the documents that you are taking with you by putting them in a waterproof envelope. And don't forget to keep tabs on the forecast.
New models are just coming in, so be ready to adjust to any changes in the storm track or intensity. And remember that tropical
The storm is growing stronger and getting closer. We're only 24 hours out. A hurricane warning is up. So finish securing windows and openings with shutters or plywood. Remove all loose items on your property and follow advice of local officials and evacuate if told to do so. Now, the outer bands of the storm are just coming ashore, and it's time to be at your safe location. Family members and friends, they need to know where you are, so share your plans. And remember, all your electronics need to be fully charged, because with a storm like this, let me tell you, the power, it could be out for days. And the weather's going downhill fast. Landfall is upon us. Trees are starting to come down. Now is the time to shelter in place and ride out the storm.
And folks, let me let you know, parents, guardians, there is no school today. No school. All schools remain closed today. And as it relates to work, that's if you're in the private sector, that's at the discretion of your boss. However, in your self-preservation mode, you can determine where you live, if you can go to work. Bosses are urged to exercise some measure of lenience if you're late or if you're absent, because some of the places that you are might be impossible. All right? Yeah, so let's let's just continue praying for the nation. Boy, it's a tough time. It's 9 minutes on to 8 o'clock. And what we'll do at this time, we'll continue to allow people to call in and, identify where they're located and tell us what's happening there. You know the numbers, 435-2041. We'll keep you abreast with what's happening through NADMA. I'm attempting to get in touch with Ms. Jamila Lewis of Nawasa. Hopefully we'll get an update from Grenlec. And what you are seeing in the poster on the television now is what you are advised not to do. If your area is flooded, do not attempt to cross. A number of things can go wrong. Good morning, caller. Welcome.
Good morning, Mr. Innocent.
Welcome to the program. Where are you located?
Man. Anyhow, I'll tell you afterwards. I'll answer your question after I made my statement. Now, I am willing to learn. I'm always willing to learn. But I'm hearing some things that are not making me learn, are reshuffling my brain. For example, we are saying that schools will remain closed today. I don't know. Maybe you, as your intelligent, could tell you.
Caller, just get to the point, please. Get to the point. This is not a morning for the preamble. Okay?
Okay, this is not a right statement because school isn't open. So when it's closed yesterday, so and you said, not you, well, yes, you. School would remain closed today. That is wrong. School would not be open today.
Okay, caller, thank you. We get the point. Thank you. All right. It's 7 minutes on to 8 o'clock. Call in and give us your location and, help us to inform the general public as to what's happening in your area. It might just be saving a life or saving a waste run. 435-2041, that's the number. We've gotten reports from Balthazar. The bridge, Balthazar Bridge right there, it's always, way gone flooding. Good morning. Good morning, caller. Welcome.
Morning.
Hi, welcome.
How are you doing, sir?
I am alive and thankful. How are you?
Oh, I'm blessed and highly favored. I'm just calling this morning to inform you about a flooding that is by the stadium. Currently, there's a flash flooding there. On Wolfish Road, there's a erosion, a soil erosion. So just let motorists and pedestrians be mindful of such.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. So, folks, you heard it. That's the intent of the program this morning. Let us keep our people in the know. Call in if you are so inclined. Remember, there is no school today. School remain closed. All right? It's 6 minutes on to 8 o'clock. That is the time. And, yeah. It's parents' responsibility to make sure that their children are safe. If your house is under a hill, take precautions. Go to a family member explaining the situation. Now is the time that our people look at their surroundings and make sure that the area is safe. Government makes these decisions so that the children can be safe and home is the best place. Yeah, parents, just to remind you, there is no school today. School remains closed today, all right? Lovely. 5 minutes on to 8 o'clock. Like I said, we got some report that the Balthazar Bridge is currently impassable, and we know what this area up there is like. So please be guided accordingly. I wanted to, amidst this chaos with the weather, I want to take the opportunity and say good morning to my brother Cecil Cadet. Good morning, bro. Happy birthday to you. I wish you long life, health, and strength and warmth today. Good morning, caller. Welcome.
Yes, highly Rojan in Mount Silly.
Mount Silly. Where Mount Silly is again, boy?
And you pass Bumpy Corner coming up.
Okay, right. Okay.
Going to Subi's Flat.
Right, so...
opposite Diamond Girl, a shop called Diamond Girl.
Yeah.
Right along the street, go right down. All the slide come down in the drain.
Right, I have a mechanic partner that lives right around the way. Is Roy?
Leather.
Roy?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, okay.
And then again, your pipe bus lower down, right over the sea.
Okay.
The pass later going down to Grenville.
Right.
And the left hand Canada.
So are vehicles able to pass?
Yeah, they're passing, but it's the drain block.
Good, okay.
And then you have a pipe bus, right? After you pass later going down to Grenville and left hand side there on the corner there.
Uh-huh.
Since now after I come to watch it last week and they never come back.
Okay.
Water just wasting there.
Okay. Well, I know they have their hands full at the moment, but I can assure you that they'll do their best as speedily as they can, right?
Yeah, but the drain well blocked up, water passing in the road, running in the road.
And that is something that I've noticed also, even in the Bellevue area in St. David, where the slides came down, they were able to move the major part of the slide, but what's stuck in the drain itself, I guess the road crews would have to do their work.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you for the update, man.
Okay, bye.
Blessings. Yeah, you too. Bless you all the time.
May the light of the good Lord shine upon my nation. Make those in authority to respect themselves so they can be respected.
Preparedness is the key. Remember that. Be prepared. Remain prepared at all times. Usually we say November all is over, but that is not necessarily the case at this time. And as we heard it from the Met Office, this weather is expected to hopefully should end. This kind of weather should end today, but let's see what happens. The weather is unpredictable. Good morning, caller. Caller, good morning. Welcome to the program. Okay. It's 2 minutes on to 8 o'clock, right? 435-2041, that's the number. We will omit the BBC this morning so that we can keep you abreast with what's happening. Caller, good morning and welcome.
Good morning.
Welcome to the program. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Montmorris.
And how was Montmorris this morning? What's the weather? What's the road and the conditions like?
The road is very quiet this morning. I can see from here. The place is very overcrowded.
Okay.
But what I'm calling to say, with the issue of no school today for everyone, I'm just urging the parents, Daddy, to make your best choices. I know you may have to go to work. The boss may be a little bit, up and down, but make the right choices with the kids living at home.
Right, yeah. Daddies need to stay home to protect the family and the household, right?
Yes, but at the same time, your work comes first, so remember your kids is a priority, so do the right thing.
Okay. Thank you, caller. Thank you for your words of advice and caution. Thank you very much. It's 1 minute on to 8.
Conditions sometimes is so unbearable. It's very hard for the youths to stay out of trouble. Some of them went to school and they graduate with their degree, but they still cannot find a
win. Yes, Grenada.
Grenada Duty Free and GBN, we're partnering for this Christmas season. Folks, it's going to be a bumper one. We can actually start feeling the energy, the vibe we start building, the promotions that start coming in, and the fragrances, the chocolate. We have up 15%, 20%, 40%. It's going to be a crazy one. We are looking forward to seeing you. We are ready to treat you guys special. We are ready to give back to you after this whole year of, being with us and everything and the support. So with our partnership with GBN, it's going to be a bumper season. Looking forward to seeing you guys.
Proud sponsors of Christmas with GBN includes Ace Hardware, Hubbard's, Flow, Duty Free Caribbean, and Supportings.
I tell people nurses are not just nurses in the region. We really do owe them sincere appreciation, love, gratitude.
Meeting people in a vulnerable state, it's definitely a calling. And that's why I chose this profession.
We appreciate these people for really bringing us through challenging times. We appreciate you. We love you.
Be viewing Caribbean Medical TV on this station.
Tourism is me. Tourism is you. Tourism is everybody, and tourism connects us all.
Did you know that tourism generates revenue and foreign exchange earnings?
Did you know it stimulates infrastructural development and facilitates cultural exchange among people?
You must know tourism is linked to all industries,
from agriculture to construction.
So support the industry today and be welcoming to all our visitors.
Tourism is my business. Tourism is your business. Tourism is our business. Listen, one and all. Tourism connects us all.
A message from the Ministry of Tourism
and the Grenada Tourism Authority.
And so it begins. A journey like none other. Every moment has the potential to be unforgettable. Bring home a piece of the tropical green forest with every emerald. Capture the sparkling light of flawless water in a diamond. Make the sunrise and sunsets last forever. With precious colored gemstones, the essence of happiness is in our most precious memories. So, when it all comes to an end, bring home something that will last forever. Colombian Emeralds International. Bring home more than a memory.
Are you looking for a reliable, affordable...
5 minutes gone past 8 o'clock. Mother Earth is really crying. So those of you who say climate change is a hoax, listen this song carefully, Brother Baron. I still accept your calls, 435-2041, letting us know where you are and what's happening there. Good. Just been informed that there's a slide on the Coffee Bow Hill above the Catholic Church in Grandlands. Drivers and pedestrians alike, please be cautious. Back to the telephone line. Good morning, caller. Where are you from? Caller, good morning.
Grenada.
Good morning. Welcome. All right. Okay, caller. Okay. 6 minutes after 8 o'clock, give us a call. Let us know where you are and what's happening weather-wise. What are the conditions there like? Let's go back to the telephone line and say good morning.
Morning, the king himself. How you doing, man?
I'm doing fine. How are you, my friend?
Great. Well, I'm really concerned about the river road. You know, well, by me, my thing coming inside my house, a little water. But I'm really concerned about the river. Oh, first of all, you know, I born in November. November is my birth month. And every November always is the wettest month. It had nothing to do with climate change. Climate always change. It had nothing as climate change. Climate always changes. This is nonsense. Anyway, that is not the topic. I'm really concerned about the river road because you're hearing people complaining and say how because they stopped the project and the thing, and every day is a problem. Every time it rains, and governments spending, in particular last month, spending so much money. Understand it's a flood again. So I don't know. I'm not making any judgment, but I'm just calling on the authorities. Could you all please get the correct people when to make these assessments? Because you see, they're taking the experts and bringing them in, and I'm not knocking any particular government. They've taken experts and bring in, and you get to pay them so much money, and the problem is still there. I don't know if it was not a completion of the wall. I don't know if it's something that starts from the top. Then I remember one time ago they were saying how marketing board and steels and all those things and papers, all them things, these people have to be removed. I don't know. You're hearing so much different things, and they're spending money.
Okay.
So
caller, where are you located? This morning we want to be on the positive side, all right? Where are you located?
Well, I located in Sanssouci, but I all right for the time being from where I could see. I have not really gone outside, but I'm just expressing my concern about the River Road because River Road is part of the constituency of the Talk of St. George, and I'm hearing too much complaints, and the people keep on flooding, so I'm just calling on the relative authorities to probably look into it so that you could alleviate this problem in River Road. Because when the rain thing, it's the same problem. So it's of concern.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much, caller. I do hope that your concerns will be looked at. 435-2041, that's the number. I live in the U.S. and Grenada, and I never thought I would see that much flooding in Grenada. It is always advised, do not drive or walk in heavy water because you don't know how deep the water might be. Also have something in your car which will allow you to break the glass and open the door or window and exit the vehicle. That's the warning we get in the U.S. Please be safe. Thank you very much, contributor there. All right, thank you very, very much. 435-2041, that's the number. Call in and let us know what's happening in your vicinity. Spice Queen, good morning to you. Grenada Sunshine, good morning. Dennis, Malise, Mark, good morning. Lydia Cameron, good morning. Natalia Ross, good morning. Yeah, that's the way it is. Let's go back to the telephone line. Good morning, caller. Caller, good morning. All right, somebody is either having a problem with connecting or somebody is having an early Christmas with a toy. Nice. Back to the phone line. Let's go back there and say good morning, caller. Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Innocent.
Welcome to the
Glad
program.
that you braved the weather to make it to the studios, and we are grateful for whatever information. Mr. Innocent, I'm in Grenville, and I just want to say that we really had a flooding like no other in a lot of years. Yesterday, most of the business were at a standstill because we had to mop up and clean up. And I also want to say thank you to the members of the fire department from the RGPF. They came out and assist with washing the streets yesterday to clear off some of the extra mud so that, the pedestrians can walk through and, people can go about their various business.
Are you in Grenville? Are you in the town of Grenville right now?
Yes, I am.
And what's happening there now? Is it flooded?
It's not. No, it's not flooded. The rain is drizzling slightly. A lot of the maybe children who didn't get the message yet are making their way back. At home, it's very quiet.
Okay.
Some businesses are opening, but there's not much happening. No flooding or the sort. I do understand that it's difficult for some of the buses that may be applying their route over the hills because of those slides and flooding in the Balthazar area. So that even, slow down the process a bit.
Okay. All right.
But people are, back and forth. All of the children are making their way back home because it seems as if there is no school.
Okay. Well, yeah, we've been announcing it. The NADMA and the Minister for National Security and the Honorable Prime Minister, he has made it that there is no school today. All right? School remains closed.
Okay.
All right?
Thanks for the information about us, whether or not we like it or we want to accept it. Climate change is here, it's real, and we are affected.
Okay.
It's impacting on us, in a negative way.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
Have a blessed one and be safe, okay?
I will, thanks.
All right, good. Bye-bye. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
So you heard it from the town of Grenville. There's some rain, but not anything that severe. It's not flooded or anything like that. Again, parents, that has been declared no school today. Good morning, caller. Welcome.
Hi, good morning, Mr. Joseph. How are you?
I am alive and very thankful.
Well, thank God we are alive. Yes, I'm calling to make you know that I'm calling from River Road. We had a major problem behind my house. I'm living overlooking the lumber yard next door to Junior Murray. We have a tree could fall anytime, and we have a big slide underneath the house, behind the house. And NADMA had appointment with me yesterday, said that it would come. So I don't know what's happening for today.
Okay. All right, thank you, caller.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what would happen?
Well, it has been announced there is no school today already.
I already know that.
Uh-huh.
So then, do you know if they would pay us a visit today as it recently happened?
I do not know. I have no information on that, but I can always find out and let you know.
Okay, thank you. You have a blessed day.
You too. Bye-bye. Thanks. Good. Mm-hmm. just turned 14 minutes after 8 o'clock. So again, parents, you are advised that there is no school. Good morning, caller. Welcome.
Hi, good morning.
Welcome. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from, this is Shalana Charles. I'm the Corporate Communication Officer at TAMCC.
Oh, lovely, lovely. What's happening as it relates to classes at TAMCC today?
Right, so for today, the college is closed. So we want everybody to know, students, faculty, staff, nobody is expected to report to the campus today. We want everybody to be safe and to be secure. Please stay home. Please watch the roads. And don't report to the college.
Have you gotten any report as to what's happening inside the compound itself? Is the compound extremely flooded and so forth?
It is flooded. We had a flooding last week, and unfortunately, again, we are flooded. So we're asking everybody to just please stay off the campus for today.
Okay, thank you very much.
We're still assessing, of course.
And you be safe, and you'll assess the situation and give us the information as early as possible so that we can pass it on, right?
No problem. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right, so faculty, staff, and students at TAMCC, school is closed today. Stay at home. 15 minutes after 8 o'clock, that is the time. Again, and the question is being asked, all right? Wisdom needs to prevail at times. If we are asking the children, if it has been declared that there is no school, then obviously the parents should stay home as well, because who will take care of the children? If home is not safe, if the parents are not there, if only the children are there. So, I think one should have, gone along with the other. Good morning, caller. Welcome.
Hi, good morning. Just want to talk about the flooding by SOGs, Wester Hall. California Wester Hall is a constant thing. So It's down to one lane. If it rains more, it may be impassable. But the thing is, I just want to draw attention to the owners of the property across from SOGs. If they can take care of their drainage, it looks like they started, but they abandoned the project, and I think that's leading to the problem. So the owners of the property opposite SOGs, I just want to draw them to the attention that this is a serious problem that affects all of us who live out here. If they could take a look at that project to continue it, to get the water flowing.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, caller. Thank you very much. And while there, I want to say good morning to Mr. and Mrs. Rubin out there in Wester Hall. Be safe, okay? Be safe. And of course, it all boils down to us managing our resources. Water. Yeah, if we control the water in our property, then it will have a positive impact on the general water. Okay. 17 minutes after 8 o'clock.
Tragedy in the garden.
Let us know what's happening in your community. The GBN being with you always, anywhere and everywhere. I'd love to hear from someone from St. Patrick, St. Mark, St. John, someone from Carrick and Pity Martin. Call in and let us know what's happening in your neck of the woods as well. Yes. What's happening in La Pastora and the surrounding areas? We are always prone to flooding. Last suggest. Evans, give me a call. Classic. Let's hear what's happening. It's 18 minutes after 8 o'clock. Give us a call if you want to share what's happening in your community and, enlighten the general public. If you want to cry for help, this is the platform to do that. Yeah.
What a sad way to go. Rivers and seas can't escape from Mother Earth. We constantly commit rape. We're even planning to strip the Amazon.
19 minutes after 8 o'clock. Folks, we'll take a commercial break. We'll be back with more information after these messages. Don't you go anywhere.
Roller coaster ride to self-destruction. Stop mankind from digging a certain grave.
Rennick & Thompson, in collaboration with Mafas Limited, presents high-yielding techniques and technologies, the path to crop success. Dependable.
Are you looking for a reliable, affordable, and customer-friendly pharmacy? Look no further than Hills and Valley Pharmacy, the nation's leading healthcare products and services provider. We are committed to serving you at convenient locations. Find an extensive and affordable selection of prescription and over-the-counter drugs and medical supplies at Church Street, Hillsborough, Carriacou, Jubilee Street, Grenville, St. Andrew, near the bus terminal, and Halifax and Grenville Street, St. George. Our committed team is always available to offer valuable assistance for managing your health and wellness. Discover the additional benefits of our wholesale distribution on Halifax Street and our Medcare Center on Grenville Street, where we provide in-house physiotherapy, massage therapy, doctor consultations, and eye care services. Our commitment is to satisfy all your healthcare needs, including competitive prices, loyalty rewards, and special discounts for seniors. Contact us at 435-6904 and WhatsApp 535-4734. Choose Hills and Valley Pharmacy. Remember, your health is our business.
Served Grenada for decades. We are the #1 and largest electrical supplier.
Hi!
Hi, welcome to Sunny Electrical. How may I help?
We offer electrical wire and accessories, tools, and appliances for all residential, commercial, and industrial applications, which is what we are known for. And we expanded our products with new innovative ways to modernize your home. New homeowners will be captivated in our lighting showrooms.
Some more pendant lights here. These are very multifunctional because they can work for kitchens, living rooms, bedrooms.
We have a wide selection of lighting, ranging from indoor to outdoor and solar. We are also available for site visit services to assist you with selecting the perfect light for your forever home. We are located at Dusty Highway in Grenada, St. George. Sudden Electrical. Best value, expert advice, quality products. We hope to see you soon.
Grenada Duty Free and GBN, we're partnering for this Christmas season. Folks, it's going to be a bumper one. We can actually start feeling the energy, the vibe is start building. The promotions are start coming in and the fragrances, the chocolate, we have up to 15%, 20%, 40%. It's going to be a crazy one. We are looking forward to seeing you. We are ready to treat you guys special. We are ready to give back to you after this whole year of, being with us and everything and the support. So with our partnership with GBN, it's going to be a bumper season. Looking forward to seeing you guys.
Proud sponsors of Christmas with GBN includes Ace Hardware, Hubbard's, Flow, Duty Free Caribbean, and I'm Supportings.
I tell people nurses are not just nurses in the region. We really do owe them sincere appreciation, love, gratitude.
Meeting people in a vulnerable state, it's definitely a calling. And that's why I chose this profession.
We appreciate these people for really bringing us through challenging times. We appreciate you. We love you.
Be viewing Caribbean Medical TV on this station.
Grenada, get ready to celebrate the magic of the season with Christmas with GBN. Starting November 4th, join us weekdays from 10 a.m. to 12 noon on GBN Television, K105 and Hot 98. Monday kicks off with traditional stories and wellness, featuring a storytelling session with Labukan Creative Center, giveaways, nutrition tips, and live calls to share your holiday wishes. On Tuesday, brings Craft Day with live and pre-recorded workshops guided by local artisans. Join us for more giveaways and connect through live calls. Wednesday features an outdoor production showcase, giving local sponsors a chance to shine from 10 a.m. to 12 noon. On Thursday, it highlights a local cuisine showcase at True Blueberry Resort. And on Friday, it wraps up the week with live entertainment in our studio, showcasing local artists and more opportunities for live calls. Don't miss out on the joy and togetherness this holiday season. Celebrate with us on Christmas with GBN.
Welcome back, viewers and listeners. This is classic programming for this inclement Tuesday morning. All right, someone says, good day. Big slide across the road at Holder Hill by Bread Shop. This is after Sam's Hospital. That's St. Augustine Medical Hospital. Can't pass, go down a parade. All right, ACP Vanny Cohen already alluded to that. Now, there is a call out to the administration at the administrative department of SGU. All right, students are wondering if the fact that schools remain closed, if that is applicable to the students of SGU as well, taking into consideration that a number of students who are locals are living in areas that are impassable. However, they do have exams scheduled for today, and that exam contributes 50% of the term's grade. So SG, you need to make a public announcement as to whether the facility remains closed today or not at the earliest convenience. All right. Someone says good morning for Satez. The rain ceased for now, but it's overcast with just a little brightness. Okay. All right.
Self-destruction, stop mankind from digging a certain grave.
Ulrich Schoon, good morning to you, bro. How are you doing? Yeah. Also, remember that the Prime Minister will be having a press conference at 11:30 this morning. Okay. To abreast us, keep us abreast with what's happening as it relates to the last couple of days of torrential rain and so forth. The sea level is rising rapidly these days, which contribute to the flooding too. Okay, good morning, caller. Welcome.
Yes, good morning, Innocent. Well, down by here, we're not seeing any flooding on anything.
That's where. Okay, Monktatman. Okay.
Yes, we're not seeing. I'm looking even down to Sugar Mill, and traffic is flowing as normal, all by Sam's and thing, No flood. No flooding.
Okay.
Everything just look normal, but it's kind of darkish, overcast.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you're safe?
Yeah, well, yes. But, in things like that, you always think of your neighbors. You always think of your friends. You think of the whole island. Because right now, I call because I'm thinking of school children. I'm thinking, no, today is the test for them to use common sense. Because some of them would have been on the bus already when the announcement is being made that there is no school. What should they do? Now, with me, I would have stay on the bus, and when the bus going back up, I'm going back up with it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right. So let's see. Today is a test for them and common sense. Yes, because I heard a woman, she called on another program and she asking people, if you see a little boy in a J.W. Fletcher uniform, please tell him come back. Children had already left when that announcement was made, and children left, parents left,
Yeah, but even that, my friend, that in itself is a cause for concern, because as a responsible parent, right, you look at what outside looks like. Yes, you want your children to have the best education, but in order for them to have a well-rounded education, they first must be safe. So if I'm a responsible parent and I look at what the weather is like and I hear bulletins, I don't need the government to tell me, don't send my child to school today.
Right, but you see, your situation is different to somebody else's own according to the job you have. You must go. Okay, let's suppose you are a caregiver.
Yeah.
Right, and you have to reach there for early hours, 7:30, to give the people their breakfast and whatnot. And so today calls for common sense, and let's see how the day will play out. Because before cell phone and all that, okay, there may be the children that would think and say, no, well, I'm not getting off the bus. Or somebody in the bus may say, well, don't get off. When we're going back up, you could just drop back. Okay, somebody may say that. A big person may say that. But there are those who will cry.
Okay.
And say, well, I can't reach mommy. You understand? That is those that need to buck up and think, use common sense. What will happen today? Let's see. Yes?
Thank you. Have a good one and continue to be safe, all right?
Okay.
Good. All right, good. Bye-bye. Yeah. 29 minutes after 8 o'clock. That is our time. Let's go back to the telephone line. Good morning, caller.
Good morning, my brother Innocent. How are you doing this morning?
I am doing fine. How about you?
I'm okay.
And where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Winter Forest. I called to find out any special program this morning because I need to speak about something.
What we're trying to do this morning, we are focusing on the weather, how to, best mitigate around it, and keeping everyone safe and so forth. Is it something along that line?
Yes, concerning our school children, children that go to Hainty and Mother Rose. I would like the government, maybe the commissioner of police and the lawyers and them to come together to see they could put things in place because, sometimes the rain meets you on the road. And the children, you have to go right down to St. George's and then the children have to walk back up. It's a concern. That is the reason why I'm speaking about it this morning.
Okay.
So if they would have 1 or 2 police there looking at the situation and just when the bus stops, only school children alone allowed to drop there. Try to make it easy because sometimes according to where the parents going to school and I notice it 1 or 2 mornings, The transport waiting for them in St. George's, so when they drop from their bus, they jump on the bus for work. So if they would look at it and try to allow only the school children allowed to drop on top Market Hill, those are going Heinzie and Mother Roads.
Okay.
So it will be easier for all of us.
Right. Okay, and as it relates to the weather, what's happening in Windsor Forest?
Well, cool and calm. And more around my area, I don't see nothing go around. Go on.
And you're aware that school children stay home today, right?
Yes, but since I see the weather, tell me that after no school today, no.
Yeah, that's all right. That's good.
You don't have to wait on the teacher to send message. I mean,
that's common sense. That's common sense, right?
Yes, my brother.
Okay, have a good day.
You too, all the best.
Blessings all the time. Good. 29 minutes on to 9 o'clock. So again, if you haven't heard it as yet, there is no school today. School remains closed today. Back to the telephone line.
Hi, Innocent. Good morning, Terrence Walters again.
Welcome back. What's the latest?
All right. So we've been getting reports from around the island, and so we know that there are some slides in several areas. I know St. Andrew. In St. Andrew, there's some slides. St. David coming down. All right, there's some slides in the St. Paul's Mardi Gras area. So there are a number of slides in various areas. I have been told that the western side coming down on the west is okay. So you can come down from the west, and over Granitang there are also some challenges. But you can come down over Granada. So we understand that there are challenges across the island, and we urge motorists to be very cautious on the roads as you make your way as much as possible. No, so we had the announcement this morning, but there's no school today.
Right.
Schools are off today. Workplaces, we see some workplaces have taken the initiative to either open later, or they would, make a decision a little later on as to what would happen. But we look at the weather, and we see that it is. We anticipate that there will be rain again later on. The Met Office is advising that we should expect rain during the day and into the evening. And again, because of the events of the last 9 or so days, we understand that the ground is quite not just saturated but waterlogged at this time. So if we get any more rain, there will be additional flooding, there will be additional landslides. So we again ask people to be very cautious as you move around. If you do not have to move around, please do not remain home. Do not go sightseeing, because some people come out to sightsee. But again, if you're assisting in your community, because there have been people coming out to assist with the clearing the slides, cutting trees, and all of that. Although we know that the Ministry of Infrastructure has a good handle on clearing up around the island, but remember, that has been going on ongoing for a few days as well, and it is a significant challenge for the Ministry of Infrastructure at this time, because so many different areas, and it's like you clear this area today and then you have to come back 2 days after or the next day to clear it again, and so it is becoming challenging with the weather that we've been having for the past few days. Additionally, Nawasa. Okay, water is going to become a challenge, because Nawasa has been significantly challenged with the dams across the island. So we urge people to, again, if you have, or ensure that you have storage capacity so that you can store water, because Nawasa will be challenged to provide water across the island at this time.
I was trying to see if I can get some report as to what was happening in the La Pastora area. That's the bottom of the Red Gate Hill there, that bridge there, where Nawasa has a water treatment plant there as well. And also in La Sagesse proper, because we know on the last week we had a serious flooding there. So I was trying to see if I get some information from there as well. And even on Sunday, that area going up Content Hill Malty area, where they were still in the process of clearing out some of the landslides and slippages there. We saw some new ones coming down even while they were clearing out the previous ones. So it's really a lot of work.
Yes, definitely. And so the Ministry of Infrastructure will now have to prioritize the various areas, because you have to. There are some smaller areas that can remain until you clear the major ones, other ones, because you have to allow the traffic to flow. You have to allow people to move, and as we are on that, we ask motorists to please allow the emergency crews, as they go around to do the cleaning and clearing. Please, do not create additional stress for these emergency crews, because if you, as motorists, and you have a lot of traffic building up and passing through, it would slow things down for the emergency crews. So we ask again that our motorists to be very mindful of that the emergency crews have to do their job. Now, we understand also that there would be quite a number of workers who would be unable to come to work today. A number of workers who are maybe late or unable to come to work. So we ask again that the employers please be mindful of that, mindful of the situation, mindful of the circumstances, and workers, those who can, work remotely or can work from home, you can do so. But I know that definitely some workers will not be able to make it to work today, because again, it's a challenge with transport and the bus system. In some areas, you can't pass, and you have to take diversions to get to wherever you're going, and so it will be challenging today. So again, monitor the weather, monitor the circumstances, monitor what's happening around.
We've gotten a report from TAMCC in that the administration there, we know it's a statutory institution, but they've called off operations for the day, so the faculty, staff, and students are expected to stay at home or do not come to the compound. We also have a clarion call out to the administration at SGU, because students, one of the claims is that students who reside in the campus area, they're fine, but what about the students, the local students who are residing in the outer parishes and cannot come in today, and there are exams on the way that contribute 50% to their term grade. So we want to get that information out from SGU as soon as possible. So maybe in your good offices, you can reach out to them and find out, and maybe touch back base with us and let us know as it relates to what's happening in SGU.
Right. So again, TAMCC has indicated that they're closed, but St. George's University will then make decisions about what they will do concerning students and exams, and so the administration there will make a decision. And we hope that we can get something from them as soon as possible.
Thank you, bro. And I know some folks might not know it, but I know since Beryl, you haven't really had a good rest, eh?
And it continues, right?
Yeah.
But again, just to say here, the issues of climate change. We hear different theories on climate change, but we're seeing the impacts. As we proceed, we're seeing the impacts, and this is a clear example that things are different.
Yeah, definitely. All right, so we here at the GBN, we're always open to share information and knowledge and so forth, so we'll continue doing our best as it relates to that, okay?
Well, thank you very much. And remind people, please do not cross flooded areas.
Yeah, definitely. I've been echoing that.
Safety first.
Yeah.
Safety first, okay?
I have been echoing that. Just before you run off, a concern that was raised is that if we've declared no school today, isn't it only wisdom to have the parents stay home as well? Because would you want the children home alone?
Well, again, for the parents who have to remain at home with their children, we ask you to call into your employers and negotiate that with them, because you definitely wouldn't want to leave the children home home alone. And that's why we have, reached out to employers and asked them to be lenient to, with the employees who either can't make it or for some reason didn't make an arrangement to leave the children with somebody else, especially if it's small children, things like that. So the circumstances, we're asking the employers to please, be understanding, understand the circumstances, and allow their employees some slack at this time, given what is happening.
Thank you very much, Director. Coordinator of NADMA, Dr. Terence Walters. We will continue to share information as much as possible. And the channel is open for any time you want to call in, as always.
Thanks, we will do.
All right, have a good one. Folks, you heard it there again, a latest update from the coordinator at NADMA, Dr. Terence Walters. What we do at this time, we take a commercial break and we'll be back after these messages. Don't you go anywhere.
If you are 50 years and over or turning 50 in 2024, our 50-plus car insurance is perfect for you. It's loaded with free benefits like loss of use, special perils, and windscreen cover up to $2,500. Getting to 50 is filled with ups and downs. Let's celebrate these moments together and look forward to 50 more. Call Beacon Insurance at 440-4447 or log on to beacongrenada.com to get a free quote today. Special conditions apply.
If you're working for a while, come by Courts, I'll make you smile. Courts Black Friday come around. We are the best prices in town. Black Friday starts now at Courts. Yeah, it's back. Courts Black Friday. I tell you, hurry fast, traffic on the highway. You know we got unbeatable prices. And furniture, electronics, and appliances. Are you coming? Say yeah. Weekly prices. And best deals of this season. Shop and credit to win big. And bend nothing until next year February. Rock out and come down to Courts. Courts already load. Courts already load. Black Friday start. Courts already load. And go when Black Friday come out. Where are you come out? Where are you from? How was leave free promotion? It is all budget. Somebody send out the warning.
Spend $50 or more at any Hubbard's department or participating outlets for a chance to win free fuel, free drinks, free prizes, free property and vehicular insurance, free Hub TV and internet, free electricity, free coke, free water, free cooking gas, free paint supplies, free Dutch Lady milk, free passes to Sunshine promotion events for 2024, free groceries, all for one whole year. And every winner receives a free lunch package. But that's not all. Drive away in style in a brand new Isuzu D-Max. It sips, it doesn't guzzle. So fill out your entries and place them into the marked entry boxes. This promotion is brought to you in part by Dutch Lady, Danny, Promo, Supreme Bleach, Creative Chef, Grenlac, Floor, Salt Petroleum, Grenadian General Insurance Company Limited, Coca-Cola, Sunshine Promotion, Caribberies, Guap Bag, Sesame Spain, and Food Fear. Promotion runs from April 2nd to December 24. Terms and conditions apply.
Tourism is me, tourism is you. Tourism is everybody, and tourism connects us all.
Did you know that tourism generates revenue and foreign exchange earnings?
Did you know it stimulates infrastructural development and facilitates cultural exchange among people?
You must know tourism is linked to all industries,
from agriculture to construction.
So support the industry today and be welcoming to all our visitors.
Tourism is my business. Tourism is your business. Tourism is our business. Listen, one and all. Tourism connects us all.
A message from the Ministry of Tourism
and the Grenada Tourism Authority.
And so it begins. A journey like none other. Every moment has the potential to be unforgettable. Bring home a piece of the tropical green forest with every emerald. Capture the sparkling light of flawless water in a diamond. Make the sunrise and sunsets last forever. With precious colored gemstones, the essence of happiness is in our most precious memories. So, when it all comes to an end, bring home something that will last forever. Colombian Emeralds International. Bring home more than a memory.
Are you looking for a reliable, affordable, and customer-friendly pharmacy? Look no further than Hills and Valley Pharmacy, the nation's leading healthcare products and services provider. We are committed to serving you at convenient locations. Find an extensive and affordable selection of prescription and over-the-counter drugs and medical supplies at Church Street, Hillsborough, Carriacou, Jubilee Street, Grenville, St. Andrew, near the bus terminal, and Halifax and Grenville Street, St. George. Our committed team is always available to offer valuable assistance for managing your health and wellness. Discover the additional benefits of our wholesale distribution on Halifax Street and our Medcare Center on Grenville Street, where we provide in-house physiotherapy, massage therapy, doctor consultations, and eye care services. Our commitment is to satisfy all your healthcare needs, including competitive prices, loyalty rewards, and special discounts for seniors. Contact us at 435-6904 and WhatsApp 535-4734. Choose Hills and Valley Pharmacy. Remember, your health is our business.
Welcome back. It's 13 minutes on to 9 o'clock. It's programming for today, Tuesday, the 19th day of November. Been trying to reach out to the communication supervisor at Nawasa. Unfortunately, my efforts proved futile. Yeah. So again, urging everyone to be cautious, use wisdom this morning. Employers, you're asked to exercise some measure of lenience on your employees who cannot make it to work or who got there later than normal today. Remember, taking into consideration schools remain closed today. Yep. Still seeking some general information to be made public by SGU as to whether there will be any classes or any sessions today. The folks, students from the outer parishes are, soliciting that information.
We got to become more competent, be very protect the environment and fight for all that it's worth.
We're still accepting your calls, 435-2041. Let us know what's happening. Someone is asking, is it a statement or a question? Daycare's closed today also?
No, the planet dying slow.
We've got to do what we've got to do to ensure that we save our planet for the next generation, man. We have to be more discretionary in our actions. Valerie Farray, good morning to you and the team. Hope you all are safe. Keep it as safe as you possibly can. Let's go back to the phone line. Good morning, caller.
Good morning.
Welcome to the program.
Yeah, I'm calling from Hope, St. Andrews.
Lovely. How is Hope?
Yes, well, we have little flood and thing with the river, but what I'm really concerned about, this river, that when you leave the Montcamel Junction going to Grenville, for this few times, the water is flowing over the into the road. But there is time it does it. But what I'm really concerned about, it have on the other side, opposite the river, this big stone on them that park opposite the river there, on the other side, and so much water now. I'm really concerned about that stone on them. I find it's looking dangerous there.
Are you talking that little bridge just before you approach what we call Bumpy Corner?
No. Right down after you leave the Carryman Junction, the Montcamel Junction.
Okay, right. To go inside what you call River Sally or Hope, right? Okay.
Hope area. Before you meet Marquis High Bridge.
Okay.
That flat bridge there is a bridge to go in a by road.
Right, yes.
And then I concerned about this big stone and them that park opposite it. Because I don't know how the stone situated there. But you don't have no thing tie or so. So I'm really concerned about that with all this water we get in there.
Okay.
Okay, so I'd like if somebody, if the government or some people in authority could look at that stone on them to know, well, what is the situation?
Okay.
Because I'm really concerned about it.
Okay, thank you, caller. Have a good one and be safe, all right?
Okay, thank you, my dear. God bless you.
God bless you too. Bye-bye. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, boy, yeah. This, like I said, this is time for us to look at things at the relevant authorities, because it's not going to get better.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Blash, the CTO in the Ministry of Infrastructure, good morning to you. You've got your job cut out for you. Good morning, caller.
Morning, thank you very much. The lady called that concerning the stones there. These stones are properly compacted to protect the foundation of the house that is on top of it. Okay, that's my aunt's property, and they are properly compacted. Thank you very much. Have a good day.
Thank you, caller. Thank you. 8 minutes away from 9 o'clock.
And give him dominion over every living creature on the earth. Tragedy in the garden, we all know it happened. Shamefully banished from it.
Again, Spice Queen, good morning to you and behave yourself, all right?
Because paradise lost.
Back to the telephone line. Good morning, caller.
Yes, good morning, Mr. Joseph.
Hi, welcome to the program.
Yeah, I'm calling from Woburn. This is the guy what they called, I think last week, so I was there somewhere with the trees over the road.
Right.
In Woburn Junction. But the thing is, he overhanging in the road just as I see others in St. Paul's up there and he come down. Is it overhanging on my side of my property? But these in the road.
Okay.
Because I tell you already, I had to pay some money for a lady with a vehicle, and when I went to the police, but they didn't make no case. We just settled it. I said, well, I'll take the responsibility, and I paid the $275 or $85 in front of the police and the coronerage, because they just want to make the request, because she went to Peggy's place evaluation going into Lansepine.
That's gone. So what's happening now with the weather as the weather is now? What's happening in your property now?
Well, right now, Woburn is all right. Well, for me, we are sitting and watching the road and watching the trees over my area. But, well, I'm a church person now. I go to church, and I was looking at the chart, but Father said, and the people say in Woburn, bottom Woburn are all right.
Okay.
So far.
Okay.
But for me now, the trees are just kind of concerned and are worried, because if he go fall in the road, and the road go block.
Okay.
Very truthful.
Okay.
So if someone could come and watch it, I'll be so good. Watch it and do something urgently, because Campus is a thing, when the rainfall, he coming down.
Right, okay.
He's coming down. It's a Josephine line. It's coming down, It's coming down slowly.
Okay. All right. Well, I've started speaking with someone in the Ministry of Works already, but in recent times they've gotten their hands full. All right. So expect a visit. I cannot say when, but they will visit the area, because all that is part of precaution, right? We do it before it happens. So just bear with. It's not like I didn't do anything. I spoke with someone, and they will get in touch with you. Okay?
Yes. My name is Franklin Aline.
Yes, I've given them your number and everything like that.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So have a good day.
And you too, sir.
And be safe, all right? And be safe,
sir.
okay?
Yes.
All right, good. All right, folks, it's 5 minutes away from 9. All right, making that call to Nawasa and someone from your communication department, touch base with us. Let us inform our customers as to what's happening. Good morning, caller. Welcome. All right, caller, you need to do better than that. Cut that volume down.
By the sixth day morning, the whole of creation was given birth. And then God made man.
All right, someone says we had a landslide at the entrance to the Grand Brass Cemetery Road yesterday. It was cleared up and traffic returned to flow again. All right, okay.
Shamefully banished from Eden. We witnessed.
Back to the telephone line. Good morning, caller.
Hello, good morning.
Welcome to the program.
Yes, I'm calling about a very serious thing on the coronage with the trawlers.
Are you calling from the coronage area?
Yes, I'm calling from the coronage area.
Okay.
And the trawlers tying the lines across where the pedestrian have to walk.
Okay.
And a friend of mine was going across by Hubbard's vessel and tripped and almost end up in the sea. All her foot is bruised. I don't know if the authorities could do something and stop these trawlers from tying the line across where people have to be walking.
Okay, all right. I think we had that conversation before, and as a matter of fact, I know that talks are on the way to have the vessels berthed somewhere else. All right.
All right.
Yeah,
all right.
I know that conversation has started. All right.
Yeah, because it's serious.
Okay. All right.
Thank you very much.
And you be safe, okay?
Yes.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. Good. Bye-bye. Yeah. Good. Innocent, this is a wake-up call to all, especially the government, to be proactive in looking at the infrastructure in Grenada. Nawasa, Grenlec, and the rest should invest in a more modern system to mitigate these threats. Yep. Yolan Swan, good morning to you. How was Upper St. John this morning? What did the weather do to you all up there? The folks in Blaise and Paraclete and surrounding areas. Ashley Cummings, good morning to you and the family. Brady and the guys, good morning. Arlen Walker, good morning, my bro. Hope you're doing fine, all right? Nice. To all the nurses and doctors, those of you within the medical fraternity, good morning. Nurse Pierre and Nurse Pascal and the rest of the team in ICU, good morning, good morning, good morning. Nurse Maxwin, how you doing? Hope you all doing fine, all right? Nice. As you take care of the nation's patients, you've got to protect yourself too, right? Secure yourself. Self-preservation first. 1 minute away from 9 o'clock. That is the time.